So for tonight's dinner, we are having sweet potato fries and sausages on a bed of sauteed onions and sauteed apples. I used my Honeycrisp apples, which I think will be really delicious in this meal, and this is definitely one of my favorite fall meals to enjoy. For tonight's dinner, we are having a baked penne casserole with a little bit of marinara sauce and smoked sausage and cheese, all blended together and then baked for about half an hour, and then also a side of steamed broccoli. So that is tonight's dinner, baked penne casserole and broccoli. So tonight for dinner we are having creamy chicken enchiladas with green chili enchilada sauce. These were made by my son's fiancée Lorene. It was really nice having her make dinner tonight. We all really love this dinner, so we are really excited to dig into these creamy chicken enchiladas with green chili enchilada sauce. So tonight for dinner we are having roasted chicken thighs with mashed potatoes and gravy and corn. The gravy and mashed potatoes are homemade. We've left part of the skin of the red potatoes on, so it gives it a little bit of texture, a little bit more like smashed potatoes than mashed potatoes. This is definitely one of our classic favorite meals that we always enjoy. So that is tonight's dinner: roast chicken thighs, mashed potatoes and gravy, and corn. So this is tonight's dinner. We are having roast pork with gravy, stuffing, and green beans. This is just a pretty classic meal. I roast the pork loins from Costco, make a gravy from the pork drippings, and then whip up a box of stuffing and serve it with veggies. Usually I do broccoli or green beans. So that's tonight's dinner: roast pork with gravy, stuffing, and green beans. So last night I forgot to film my dinner. I did take a picture of the soup in the pot. I made a delicious potato, sausage, and kale soup, and I'm having leftovers of that soup today for my lunch. This is one of my favorite soups for the fall. It's just a nice, easy soup with sausage, potatoes, onions, celery, kale, some chicken broth, and a little bit of cream to give it a nice creamy texture. So that was our dinner last night: potato, sausage, and kale soup. So tonight for dinner we are having a creamy ham and pea casserole. And we are having our creamy ham and pea casserole with a side of broccoli. I like to serve my casserole with an additional side of a colorful veggie like broccoli or carrots or something like that, just to kind of break up some of the starch in the noodles with the noodles there. But this is one of our favorite classic casseroles, a creamy ham and pea casserole. Tonight for dinner we are having ham and cheese potatoes au gratin with green beans. I was originally going to use the other half of my ham in a ham and cheese quiche, but we had extra potatoes from our dinner the other night, so I decided to make ham and cheese potatoes au gratin instead. So that is our dinner tonight: ham and cheese potatoes au gratin with green beans. I also made cupcakes tonight. I was bringing a meal to a woman in church who had just had surgery, and I always like to include a little dessert with that, so I thought I would make some yummy devil's food cupcakes with chocolate frosting and little pumpkins on them. So I have some here left for us as well, and I just thought that this would make a nice, fun Halloween themed, fall themed dessert. So that is our dessert tonight: devil's food cupcakes. Tonight for dinner we are having tater tot casserole and macaroni and cheese. These were both homemade by my daughter and my son's fiance. I was out and about for the whole day, and they were very nice to prepare dinner for us. And we've also served that with a side of green beans. So tonight we're having two different baked casseroles: a tater tot casserole and a macaroni and cheese and green beans. So this is the last meal that I will be filming for the first half of October. I will continue filming the dinners that we have throughout the month of October, and I will post the meals that I make in the last half of October in the early part of November. Tonight we are having a one-dish meal. This is a casserole. This is a chicken, broccoli, and bacon Alfredo pasta casserole. So I've just taken some basic pasta. You can use any shape that you have on hand, and I've mixed that up with a can of chicken, a jar of Alfredo sauce, tossed in a cup of cheese to kind of help bind it together, and thrown in a pack of cooked broccoli that I kind of chopped up a bit, as well as I cooked a pack of bacon and also chopped that up and added it all together. And then I baked that in a casserole dish at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about half an hour until all the cheese is melted and it looks like it's warmed through. So that is our dinner tonight: chicken, bacon, broccoli, Alfredo pasta casserole. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the meals that we enjoyed for the first half of October. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.